Hi, parents. Okay, so I was really bummed because unfortunately, us teachers use um, Dell laptops. We don't use a Chromebook. So I was really hoping I could make a screencastify showing you how to navigate, logging into a Chromebook, kind of all that necessary, um, like getting into the Chromebook, signing out, turning it off, stuff for you to watch and your child, just to make it easier. We practiced logging into our Chromebooks today. And I would really, really appreciate if you guys can continue to work on that at home as well in that afternoon or evening time. We are going to work on it again, continue to practice logging in and kind of playing around with our Chromebooks and figuring out where stuff is. But it's really helpful when you do it at home too, so that more practice, the better. So, anyways, I tried to find the closest thing I could. So this is like a Google Chromebook simulator, quote unquote. So this allows me to kind of show you what a Google Chromebook screen looks like without having a Chromebook. So when your child logs in, they'll have something that looks like this when they turn on their Chromebook. This is where your child puts in their S0 number. We talked a lot today because a lot of kids were not being able to sign in, and it was saying like this account doesn't exist because they were doing SO instead of S0. So we talked about how that's a 0, and you have to make sure that you type in a 0 instead of an O, otherwise it won't sign you in. So this is where they're going to type their S0 number. Once they type their S0 number, they'll click the next button. Then they're going to type in their password. Their password is tricky because the S is capital. So we talked today about how you have to press the Shift button and the S button at the same time to get that S to be a capital. And then you can spell out the rest. CHOOL 10. 10. And then they'll press next. And this little I thing here, if they click that, it will show them what they're typing instead of just the little dots, which I find to be even helpful for myself. Then you're all signed in, yada, yada. And it'll take you to like their home screen where they'll have these 4 little things down here. Their mail. Eventually, I'm going to start trying to send them emails. So that's not going to come for maybe like a month or 2, but I am going to start sending emails to them for them to be reading. So they'll have to do their email. And usually, though, they'll click, I was calling it like a little rainbow Pokemon ball because I was trying to make it relatable for them to be able to find today. So they'll click that, and that has that's just the internet. So that has everything they need. But luckily, our district, I don't know if they purchased it or whatever, but there's a program that basically takes all of their accounts and links it to that Chromebook ID and login. So it just kind of logs them in. So I'm going to show you what this screen will look like when they open it. Sorry, I'm using Screencastify, and sometimes I'm trying. Sorry, guys. I'm learning too all this technology stuff to be able to record this one. Perfect. Sorry. It wants me to record. Oh, perfect. Record this tab. Yay. Sorry. Thank you for working through that with me. I'm learning too. And I think it's important for them to see that I make mistakes too. All right. So they're going to come to this. They're going to press the sign in with Google. And then some kids, this was happening to them. So they'll just have to pick the account that they need. And then it's called Class Link. So in here, it'll have all the stuff. So like Google Meets in here, Google Docs. This is Google Classroom. I have created a classroom, and so have all the specials teachers. If you didn't join the specials classes already, please do that, because that's where the specials teachers are posting their assignments for your children to do. Literacy footprints is here. They're going to get logins for that eventually. And so they can just click it and go right in there. So super awesome. Pebble Go is in here. Pebble Go has a lot of like awesome stories to listen to or to read. And then Zern. Zern is what that's like the math curriculum you're going to be using. And so we're going to be using the Zern, I guess, app daily in our classroom. So I kind of just wanted you to see what this looks like. We talked about it today. I got them in here. And then we clicked on the Google Classroom. Let me switch to this tab so it'll show you. Yikes. All right, so I clicked on Google Classroom and I'm here. I actually need to delete this one because I created this one. No one can see it because I didn't invite anyone, but I deleted this one before, or I made it before I knew they were making one for us. So I'm going to change the name of this, but this is my Google Classroom. So your child will see this, the one called First Grade Homeroom, and it has a picture. It has like my Google picture. So I just told them like, look for the one with Miss Buckles. But then in here is where you can see that I put a lot of options and everything. And like, as you can see, a student has already posted something in here, which I love that kind of stuff. And I love when they interact with each other in here. I've already posted their specials schedule for them to follow. And this is where I'll just, put in like some links for them if I have something for them that I want them to do. This is kind of like my portal where I'll put a bunch of information. So Google Classroom is really important for them to know how to get into. And I know that probably many of you do know how to use a Chromebook and do know how to navigate it, but I even know that I'm kind of uncomfortable with a Chromebook because I've never personally used one. So I just figured I played around with kind of this simulator today, and with trial and error through helping out, all of the first graders today. I just kind of wanted to make a screencastify showing you and explaining to you. Again, I hope you find this helpful, and I really appreciate all of you watching. And again, thank you for all of your support at home, and please work on signing in and getting into, the Google Chrome little symbol at home. We're going to practice at school. If they practice at home, it'll help things just go super quickly. One last thing, and I know this is going to do this to me, so 1 second, because I'm going to switch to this tab. Okay. Is when you're in the Chromebook simulator, I'm going to show. Why is it not showing me anymore? Oh, there I am. Okay. I'm going to exit out of this and go in again so that you can see the shutting off of the Chromebook, because that was something that I actually was like, how do we shut off a Chromebook? I didn't know. So I found it helpful to figure this out. So when you want to, I hope it lets me like scroll through this again. I'm going to go previous. Okay. So when you want to turn off the Chromebook, your child's going to hit the little time in the corner. We talked about that today. So where it says the time, they're going to click that. Then it's going to give them the option to either sign out, or it's going to have the power button. And it was so cute. They were like, oh, it looks like the power button on a TV remote. So I told them anytime you're done using your Chromebook, you should turn it off so that you can save the battery. So then they're going to turn it off. and then they'll close it. So here's how they turn it off. I just didn't know where you turned it off. If you guys know of a faster way to turn it off, I am super open to options. Again, I'm learning Chromebooks just with them. So thank you so much for watching. If your child doesn't have headphones at school, can you please send them with headphones? They're going to need them by Tuesday for sure. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you find this helpful. Have a great night. Bye, guys.